A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the San Francisco Giants. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Madison Bumgarner will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 50.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now foul tip held onto by Posey, and this will go down as a strikeout. Nicely done behind the plate. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, what's new? Big Papi is a guy everyone's excited to see. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. David Price will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Nice.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you know, when you're playing here, this is the fewest runs of any ballpark, the fewest home runs allowed in this ballpark. So you need to play some small ball and expect a low-scoring game.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Buster Posey bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the leading off the inning, David Ortiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black or even a little off of it.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And a swing and a miss by Ortiz as he can't make contact there. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo to avoid it. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bumgarner has his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, right fielder
Rusney Castillo into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Duffy has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Matt Duffy Strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Rocket to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bradley is there to put it away, and on one pitch, Belt is retired.
Batting seventh, the shortstop,
Brandon Crawford gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back now in San Francisco with our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us. Blake Swihart will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Bumgarner has his sign. 1-1 on its way. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Pence. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Just their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon, and it's going to cost him.
Standing in now, David Price.
pitcher, David.
As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Mookie Betts will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We played 2.5. Angel Pagan digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Pagan.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Pitcher.
Madison Bumgarner will stand in, and he, of course, is no slouch up there as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And with no DH, this is one area that you'd have to give the National League team a little bit of an advantage. And he comes through here with the base hit.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The second baseman.
Stepping in, Joe Pennant. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the only downside to this is that by swinging at the first pitch, you never gave that guy on first a real chance to steal. If he had, and if he would have been successful, the single right here probably would have led to an RBI.
Hunter Pence stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just can't.
And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Giants. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Dustin Pedroia.
Bumgarner's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer down the line. Duffy is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now. The winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
The batter, first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Duffy fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th. Buster Posey will dig in. The winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers.
Number 28.
Hard liner toward short. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Swing and a ball line hard toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. One there. On to Ortiz, and it's a double play. Inning over. 1 hit's all they get. We played 4. Pablo Sandoval heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Pablo Sandoval.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rusney Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Blake Swihart stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Brandon Crawford will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Backhanded. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder,
Angel Pagan stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Madison Bumgarner will come in now with two away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking a pitcher. And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Giants down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Up next for the Red Sox,
David Price gets a chance to hit for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th.
Well, you know, not everybody's going to agree with this decision to let him hit right here, but he's kept him in the game. He's been throwing the ball well, so I bet he appreciates that vote of confidence.
Swing and a miss for strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Is number 9 in the ball game. Mookie Betts stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. It'll be Denard Span. And there is Denard Span. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Denard Span.
Price sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Joe Panik as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Hunter Pence will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. And he is out at second base. And he is in there.
You have got to be kidding me. You're not going to see this ever. I mean, this is a base hit all day long, but he comes up firing from his outfield position, and
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 3-run home run off the bat of Buster Posey, as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9,
Brandon Belt will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Betts. Still going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 San Francisco. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Down the third baseline. Duffy comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Shortstop, number 2,
Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this